Oh shit, are you recording? Alright, let's go. We started already.
Here we go. Hello everybody, so it's day 3 of Frightfest. We started today with Future Shock.
Yes.
Which is the documentary, well, Future Shock, the story of 2000 AD, which massive comics that have been going since the 1970s,
yeah.
I think it was. Which most people always remember it for Dredd, but it has many other awesome characters. What do you think of it?
Yeah, I knew nothing about 2000 AD except for Judge Dredd, and I've not read any of his stuff. He doesn't write the comics himself. He is a fictional character. But no, I kind of want to go out there and get into
definitely, because the comics are really good.
2000 AD especially. Like, I want to get into comics, but it just seems too dense, too big a subject to get into, and I never know which universe and that.
Yeah,
but with 2000 AD, it's a bit.
Definitely want to check out. The thing I loved about this is where they slam Judge Dredd movies so much.
Yeah.
Like, they talk about how much they hated it, and then they talk about the newer Dredd and how much they love it. So
yeah,
it's cool to see that, because the whole time I was sat there, I was like, when are they going to talk about Judge Dredd? When are they going to talk about the films? And when they speak about it, and then Cole Urban came on and said how much he loved it and how he wore the mask the whole time.
Yeah,
I was surprised they got him for it. Yeah.
I was surprised they didn't mention anything about trying to get a sequel underway. Because I know they've been trying to push that
Cole
for
Urban
years.
had been trying to make a Dredd sequel for ages. He said there was even a script at one point.
Yeah.
There's one producer who's been on a load of different things. Who did the? He was one of the producers on the Power Rangers. Gritty one. That was Future Shock. What would you give it out of 5?
4.
4 out of 5. Yeah, the same for me. And then what did you see? You saw?
I saw the Hangman.
Hangman.
Is it the Hangman?
I think it's Hangman.
Hangman.
What was that? What was exactly was that about?
Right, it's about a guy who kind of breaks into his family's home when they go off on holiday. He kind of follows them to the airport and finds out where they live through the GPS.
Is it all found footage or?
Yeah. He sets up like a load of cameras in the house, and he just kind of sits in the attic and watches them. And sort of comes down every now and then.
How do they not know he's in the attic?
I know, it's so. It's done so well, because it's like just. It's sort of drip fed every little bit that happens. It's few and far apart, but not so far apart that it gets boring. Like, I could watch him. I was kind of hoping he was just gonna kind of live there for years until they were old and then strike.
Does it do anything new for found footage, or is it sort of the stuff that we've seen before?
Nothing particularly new. It's stuff we've seen before, but it's done well. So it reminded me of Paranormal Activity 2.
Oh, okay.
In the way that it's cameras set up all over the house, and it's static cameras mainly.
Yeah.
But no, it's probably going to be in my top 5 when we do our podcast.
Really?
Yeah, I think so, because I think it's one.
Well, you haven't seen it. We've still got 2 days off. We've still got more films today.
It's one that really plays on your mind. Like, when I get home tonight, I'm just going to be looking around for cameras.
Cameras in your house.
It's very, very. It plays on you.
Out of 5?
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
2 5-star films now.
That's good. That's good then.
Because remember Final Girl?
Oh God.
So good. Love you, Abigail Breslin. She watches, doesn't she?
No, I don't know. No, maybe.
So what about you?
I saw The Nightmare, which is the documentary. It was done by the director of Room 237.
Oh right.
It's all about people with sleep paralysis, and so all the creepy things that happen, like they can't move their bodies and everything. They're seeing like shadow people in their rooms. Like, I don't want to give away too much, but it's one that I think everyone should check out. I was worried that it was going to be filled with jump scares. There's only one jump scare in the film, and it's just something really little. Yeah. But the rest of the film is mostly just creepy things, and it's horrible to know that sleep paralysis is a thing that messes up people quite a bit. But yeah, it was. So
is it a straightforward documentary? Or
it's all infused with people, and then they do reenactments. But it's beautifully shot as well. Like all of it is done really well thought out. There's all these really cool. Tracking things, and they do interviews in a really different way. There's at one point when they're interviewing this person, and all of a sudden the camera just starts to like move backwards through the room. But yeah, it's really interesting, really well set up, and yeah, really enjoyed that. And it's 4 out of 5 for me. Really enjoyed it. So today has been a good day for me so far. 2 4 out of 5 films, and 1 5 out of 5 film for you, and 1 4 out of 5. So it's better than yesterday already. But that's next up. I'm seeing Shut In.
Just as good as yesterday.
I'm seeing Shut In, and then I'm seeing Contracted Phase 2, and then it's Deathgasm, and then it's Some Kind of Hate. You're seeing Another Me.
Another Me.
And
I don't know what else.
You don't know what else?
I'm winging it. I've got it set, but not in my mind. Like, I just need to check.
Have you seen Deathgasm?
Probably. I mean, I think I'm staying in the main screen after this.
Yeah, I'll be staying. I'll be seeing Shut In. Yeah. Then I'll be seeing Contracted Phase 2, but then after that, I think I'm just back in the main screen. But yeah, this is day 3 so far. Day 3 so far, and it's It's seeming very good so far. Yeah. Right, so we have now seen. We've now seen. I've seen 2 films. Johnny's seen 2 different ones than me. What 2 did you see?
I saw Another Me, which was the Sophie Turner film.
Sophie Turner from Game of Thrones, which I don't watch Game of Thrones.
Sort of a doppelganger, like that one with, what's his name? Richard I. Wiley did.
What, the double?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, it's got that sort of same doppelganger, double thing.
Or enemy.
Yeah. No, it was interesting, a bit slow. I mean, I only went because Sophie Turner was in it, and I kind of like her as an actress, and she's shown that she's good enough to be a lead role. So I'm looking forward to what else she's got in store.
Yep.
But yeah, she was the only really good thing in it. Yeah, it was a bit bland.
What was
2 or 3. I'm still deciding.
And the other film you saw?
The other film I saw was Rabid Dogs.
How was that?
Had no rabid dogs in it. Well, at the beginning, first 5 minutes it did, but then no rabid dogs, which I was happy with because I have an allergy.
An allergy?
Yeah, I've told you about my allergy.
I think I just had ketchup on my chin. That was really good.
I've told you about my allergy towards dogs.
Allergy? You're just scared of them.
Shut up, it's an allergy. But no, it was good. It, you know, for the most part, it was a average 3 out of 5 action thriller with like hostage situations going on. And then the last 10 minutes just it just completely switched around. You're like, I did not see that one coming.
That's good then.
But yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. It's in French, so just warning. What about you? What did you see?
Why would you say warning it for in French though?
Because some people don't like subtitles.
Well, if you don't like subtitles, then you're limiting yourself to cinema so much. Yeah, I saw Shut In, which was a home invasion with Corey Culkin and Martin Starr. Martin Starr was, you remember the American guy in Death Note 2?
Yeah.
With the glasses. So he is a bad person in Shut In.
Alright.
And I've never seen him as a bad person, so all I've seen him in is like Knocked Up and comedies and Dead Snow 2 and Freaks and Geeks. But in this, he's a bad guy. It's just like, I can't look at you as a bad guy because you're nice in everything else.
Hold on. It's a home invasion movie with a Culkin kid.
Yeah, Corey Culkin.
That's crazy.
Corey Culkin, the other brother.
Yes.
Corey Culkin, the one that was in Scream 4 as well. He's still got his long hair in this. It started out, it was very slow, and then it got to a point where I was like, okay, this film's going somewhere else. It's going to get exciting now. And then it's turned into an unoriginal, predictable crap. And the poster is the most awesome thing about the film, and that's it. Poster's awesome, film is not. That's Shut In. And then I saw
out of 5?
1.5 out of 5. And then I saw Contracted Phase 2, which is sequel to Contracted, which is the woman that got the STD, that is like this rare STD that makes her body start to rot with maggots and stuff inside. So that was pretty disgusting, the first one. I was thinking, okay, is this second film going to make me as squeamish as the first? And yes, it does do that. It does. With making people squeamish, it made me as squeamish as the first film. So it did its job. It's got this really quick ending. It sort of just ends abruptly, but that's because there's going to be a phase 3, which I'm excited to see what they do. Just had a new writer on it. The writer was here. And it was, yeah, it's a cool sequel, and I enjoyed it. And that's all the films, and now we're going to go and see Deathgasm.
I've still not got my hug off Alan.
He hasn't got his hug off Alan. Maybe later. I'll try and get it on film, mate. But yeah, Deathgasm is next, so we were talking about that after this.
Otherwise, what did I come here for?
So we just saw Deathgasm. What did you think?
Alright.
It was alright. I loved it. One of my favourite films of the festival.
It's fun.
So far, it's over the top, it's very gory, great practical effects. New Zealand seems to bring some really... Have you ever seen Brain Dead?
No.
Brain Dead is over the top gore as well. And then there was one of the guys in the film was wearing a Bad Taste t-shirt, which is another...
I did notice that,
which is another Pete Jackson film, which is a lot of fun. So it is sort of a throwback to...
It's no Final Girl though, is it?
No Final Girl. What a load of shit. Deathgasm is awesome. It's death metal, heavy metal, and all these great, just crazy and over the top. A lot of crazy scenes happening in there with.
It was
creative
fun.
weapons, and
it was fun. At the
it's
beginning,
got,
and then it just goes on. You just.
It's got a lot of great one-liners. Just a lot of great one-liners. It's very funny. I had a lot of fun with it.
No, it did have to quote of the night and kill of the night.
Kill of the night. Yeah, we're not going to ruin that, but
no, we can't do spoilers.
Can
we now, Ricky? No
yeah.
spoilers.
Yeah,
we just got berated for like half an hour by Ricky, one of our podcast listeners.
Because we sometimes do spoilers.
This
podcast. He's the guy that's ruined the film that I've never seen for me.
And spoils films.
Yeah, we're not going to spoil anything, but Deathgasm out of 5 for you.
Oh, that might be a spoiler though.
Why?
I mean a number. Do we know if
Ricky's seen
it?
Out of 5.
He might have closed his eyes for a couple of seconds there.
Out of 5 for you?
Out of 5, 3.
3
out of 5.
4 out of 5 for me. It was a lot of fun. Really loved it. And
wait,
he's
4 out of 5?
4 out of 5. But I am. I'm gonna go and see Some Kind of Hate now.
Yep.
And this
I'm gonna go.
This guy's heading home. So I got sitting on my own.
2 nights left. I'm knackered.
Yeah. So that Some Kind of Hate. I'll be talking about that next.
And this next one is, what is it? A feminist
slasher flick.
Yeah, a feminist slasher flick. Doesn't sound. No, it's not. It's not. No,
Here's
no,
the
no,
guy
no,
trying
no.
to be
Come on.
offensive.
A slasher flick. You instantly think, I don't think it's going to be very feminist. How can it be? You know, it's.
Because I don't know. I have to see if it's a slash feminist flick. Then let's see how that goes.
Plus, I mean, look at the feminist action movie that came out this year. Feminist action movie that was
this guy just needs
shit and had no story to it.
This guy doesn't. Paul Blart Mall Cop. He loves it. He loves Paul Blart Mall Cop 1 and 2. So
Mad Max was just
don't listen to his opinions. He doesn't know good movies. That's it.
Even though I am tempted to see it again.
Yeah. Okay. Next movie will be Some Kind of Hate. I'll be speaking about that. Yay! So this is the end of day 3 of Frightfest video. I just saw Some Kind of Hate, and there hasn't been a film in so long that has just pissed me off, and Some Kind of Hate did that. I hate Some Kind of Hate. It is an atrocious, disrespectful piece of shit, and the director messaged me saying they tried to do a realistic take on self-harm, but it's a film that glorifies self-harm. It has this whole scene where the girl in the film does all this shit and like she gets the pleasure from self-harm and these two girls giggle about it, and it's fucking bullshit, because I just know people that suffer with self-harm and stuff, and from things I know about self-harm, this is just fucking bullshit. And they said this whole film was a message about bullying, but this is a bullshit film, and doesn't have a good message about bullying. It's just kill bullies, and everything will be alright. And it just glorifies self-harm, and I absolutely hate it. But that's the end of Frightfest Day 3 video. Hopefully, well, today my favourite film was Deathgasm, and then The Nightmare as well, and Future Shock. So yeah, today was the best day of Frightfest for me, and I'm hoping tomorrow's going to be a good day as well. I'm in the main screen for the whole day, and there wasn't really any Discovery Screen films that interested me. But yeah, that is Frightfest Day 3 video. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.